In the simmering summer heat of 1947, Jackie Robinson stood at first base, his heart pounding in sync with the rhythm of a nation on the brink of change. As he faced down an army of jeers and threats from the stands, it was not just about baseball. It was about shattering barriers that had held firm for generations. On this day, under glaring stadium lights, Robinson would emerge as more than a player of 2014 would become a symbol of courage in the face of insurmountable odds. Born on January 31, 1919, in Cairo, Georgia, Jackie Robinson's early life was marked by poverty and racial injustice. His family moved north to Pasadena, California, seeking a better future away from the harsh realities of Jim Crow laws. Young Jack's fiery spirit led him down paths less traveled. He excelled at sports and academics alike, earning scholarships that opened doors previously closed to African Americans. At the University of California, Los Angeles, his athletic prowess shone brightly as he became the first athlete in school history to win varsity letters in 4 different sports. Robinson's journey to Major League Baseball was fraught with challenges from the very start. After serving with distinction in World War II, where he faced court-martial for refusing to move to the back of a bus, his military record caught the eye of Branch Rickey, general manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers. Rickey saw not only a talented athlete, but also someone who could withstand and endure the pressures of integrating baseball / 2014, a game that had been segregated since its inception. The day Robinson took to Ebbets Field was more than just another date on the calendar. It was a pivotal moment in American history. April 15, 1947, marked his debut as the first African-American player in Major League Baseball in the modern era. His presence on that field was met with hostility both from fans and other players. Yet, Robinson remained steadfast, embodying dignity in the face of adversity, channeling every insult into motivation to prove not just his worth, but the worth of generations of black athletes who had been denied this opportunity. Robinson's career was a testament to perseverance. He became an All-Star, Rookie of the Year, and helped lead the Dodgers to 6 National League pennants and their first World Series title in 1955. His impact, however, extended beyond baseball. In standing up against racial injustice on and off the field, Robinson laid the groundwork for the civil rights movement, inspiring countless others with his courage and integrity. Jackie Robinson's legacy is immortalized not just by a plaque in the Hall of Fame, but in every step he took towards equality. He passed away on October 24, 1972, but his spirit continues to resonate, a beacon of hope and resilience for all who dream of breaking barriers and changing the world through sheer force of will and determination. In the shadow of a world teeming with racial inequality, Jackie Robinson's story begins not in a stadium filled with cheering fans, but in a small cotton field under the oppressive southern sun. Born on January 31, 1919, in Cairo, Georgia, young Jackie was cradled by hardship and nurtured by resilience from his earliest days. The soil of Cairo, far from just cultivating crops, planted seeds of determination within him / 2014, a legacy inherited from parents who understood life's harsh realities all too well. His mother, Mallie Robinson, carried the weight of dreams deferred with an unyielding strength. A former school teacher, she was forced to abandon her career due to racial prejudice, but remained a beacon of hope and intelligence for her children. Her fierce independence and unwavering belief in education laid the groundwork for Jackie's future triumphs. In contrast, his father, Jerry Robinson, walked away from the family when Jackie was just a toddler, seeking better opportunities elsewhere / 2014, a painful departure that left young Jackie with questions about identity and belonging. Despite these early trials, the Robinson household brimmed with love and an ethos of perseverance. Melly moved her children to Pasadena, California, where they found solace in a community that valued education and offered new possibilities. There, amidst the backdrop of blossoming jacarandas and golden sunsets, Jackie's potential began to unfurl. Growing up, Jackie was imbued with his mother's tenacity and an innate sense of justice / a 2014 a blend that would one day challenge societal norms on a grand stage. He learned early that life demanded more than mere survival. It required the courage to dream, even when dreams seemed out of reach. In these formative years, amidst the laughter, tears, and enduring spirit of his family, Jackie Robinson cultivated the resilience that would propel him beyond barriers both visible and invisible. Thus, in a world not yet ready for change, a young boy from Georgia discovered within himself an unbreakable will / a 2014 a spark ignited by love, pressure, and the sheer necessity to transcend life's limitations. It was here, amidst the trials of his family's past, that Jackie Robinson began to build the foundation upon which he would write history. On an ordinary spring morning in 1919, amidst the rural landscape of Cairo, Georgia, Jack Roosevelt Robinson emerged into a world fraught with challenges and limitations. Yet within him flickered a flame of resilience destined to ignite history. Jackie's early years unfolded under the warm, southern sun / a 2014 a tapestry woven from hard work and tenacity. His childhood was marked by both the beauty of nature's expanse and the harsh realities of segregation that defined his community. Raised in a world where opportunities for African Americans were scarce, Jackie learned to navigate life with an indomitable spirit, even as adversity seemed relentless. From a tender age, Robinson demonstrated an unyielding determination. His mother, Melly Robinson, instilled in him values of dignity and self-respect, qualities that would fuel his journey through life's trials. Despite the poverty that often encircled them, Jackie's family was rich in love and ambition. It was during these formative years that Jackie first revealed a penchant for challenge / a 2014, whether it was standing up against the injustices of segregation or excelling in sports as a way to rise above societal constraints. As a boy, Jackie's playgrounds were both literal and metaphorical. They spanned the dusty fields where he honed his athletic prowess and the harsh streets that taught him about perseverance. He wore each scrape on his knee-like badges of honor, lessons learned under Mama's watchful eye. It was on one such field that a young Jackie first showcased his brilliance / a 2014 a spark that would eventually set ablaze an entire sport. The environment in which Robinson grew up was both nurturing and restrictive. Though the color line loomed large, it could not contain the aspirations of a boy who believed in possibility. His tenacity became evident when he chose to excel academically despite being expelled from Pasadena Junior College for his protests against racial injustice / a 2013, his first significant stand against an unjust system. In Cairo, Georgia, and later in Pasadena, California, Jackie Robinson's childhood was a prelude to greatness / a 2014, a narrative of struggle and hope. It was here that the seeds were sown, not just for a sports legend, but for a pioneer who would redefine courage on every field he stepped upon. Even then, it seemed something extraordinary was beginning to stir within him / a 2014, an ember that would soon ignite into an inferno of change. In the twilight of 1947, under a sky still marred by the shadows of segregation, Jackie Robinson found himself in a world where his every move was scrutinized. Yet it was within these confines that he met an unexpected love. The heartbreaks and betrayals that followed were not just personal, they were emblematic of a broader struggle. On the diamond field, he had adversaries who sought to undermine him, but off the field, the emotional battleground proved equally challenging. Robinson's marriage to Rachel Issam was a sanctuary amid chaos. They found each other at UCLA and together navigated the world with an enduring love that provided solace during his most tumultuous times. Yet, it wasn't without its trials. In those early years, as Jackie broke barriers, Rachel shouldered not just her husband's dreams, but also the weight of their shared sacrifices. The pressure was immense. Every day brought new challenges and uncertainties, with threats lurking both on and off the field. The betrayals came in subtle forms. Some teammates and opponents tested Robinson's resilience daily, using words as weapons to see if he would falter. He endured insults that seared into his very soul, but it was these moments of human frailty that revealed his profound strength. Despite these adversities, Jackie's belief in the justice of his cause never wavered. There were also personal demons. The burden of being the first weighed heavily on him. The loneliness of being the singular figure against an entrenched system tested even his formidable spirit. Yet, it was through love / up 1014 through Rachel's unwavering support / up 1014 that he found moments of peace and strength. Her belief in him mirrored the hope he sought to instill in others. As they faced these challenges together, Robinson's story became one not only of a hero on the baseball field, but also of vulnerability and perseverance off it. The complexities of his personal life / up 2014 marked by love and betrayal, triumphs and trials / up 2014 shaped the man who would leave an indelible mark on history. Each victory was bittersweet, each loss a lesson learned in resilience, echoing through time as a testament to his enduring legacy. In the spring of 1947, on a sun-drenched afternoon at Ebbets Field, Jackie Robinson stood in the batter's box as if time itself had paused to witness his moment. The crack of the bat echoed like thunder through a silent stadium. It was more than just a hit / up 2014, it was a revolution in motion. As he stole home base amidst jeers and cheers, Robinson's every stride defied not only the pitcher, but also an entire system built on segregation. Before this electrifying debut with the Brooklyn Dodgers, Jackie had endured grueling trials that tested his resolve to its limits. He was selected from a pool of hopefuls by Branch Rickey, who saw in him not just skill and talent, but an unyielding spirit capable of shouldering the weight of history's gaze. The Robbie Rule, as it came to be known, meant Jackie would face relentless hostility with stoic resilience. In his rookie season, Robinson encountered vitriol that was both personal and systemic / up 2014, a relentless barrage from opposing players, fans, and even some within his own team. His skin color became a target for those unwilling to accept change, but with each racist taunt hurled at him, Jackie transformed anger into purpose. He faced down death threats, endured racial slurs in the press box, and survived physical assaults on the field, all while maintaining an unparalleled focus. Yet amid this tumultuous storm, there were beacons of light / up 1014 those who believed in Robinson's vision for a more inclusive America. Branch Rickey stood resolute beside him, offering unwavering support and strategic advice. Behind the scenes, Jackie drew strength from his wife, Rachel, whose courage matched his own. In her, he found an anchor amidst life's relentless waves. Jackie's rise to fame was not simply about athletic prowess. It was a testament to sacrifice and tenacity. He sacrificed personal comfort for civil rights progress and risked everything for the dream of equality. Yet, even as he faced down adversity with quiet fortitude, Jackie Robinson never allowed his passion for justice to overshadow his love for the game / up 2014, a sport that became both a battleground and a sanctuary. In time, Jackie's triumph on the field began to erode the walls of prejudice, inspiring countless others to follow in his footsteps. He was not just an athlete, but a symbol of possibility, embodying the courage needed to dismantle barriers. As he stood at home late that fateful day in 1947, it wasn't just a victory for Jackie Robinson, it was a victory for every person who dared to dream beyond the color lines drawn by society. Jackie's rise to fame was about more than baseball backslash. 2014, it was about transforming adversity into opportunity and fear into freedom. His journey continues to inspire generations, reminding us all of the enduring power of resilience and hope. In the glaring stadium lights of Ebbets Field, Jackie Robinson stood as a beacon of hope and tenacity, embodying the essence of triumph over adversity. Yet even legends like him were not immune to the capricious waves of fate that would test their resolve time and again. On one sweltering July afternoon in 1947, the very first year of Robinson's major league career with the Brooklyn Dodgers, he was struck by a pitch from the Cleveland Indians pitcher, Carl Erskine. The ball hit him square on the ribs backslash. 2014, a moment that could have crushed his spirit, but instead steeled his resolve. He emerged from the hospital, his ribs wrapped tight in bandages. Yet undeterred, "I didn't want anyone to know how much it hurt," he said later, a testament to his indomitable will. The year 1949 brought another challenge when Robinson fractured his ankle playing basketball against an all-star team backslash. 2014, a painful reminder of the personal sacrifices made for the greater good. The injury sidelined him during crucial playoff games, yet with characteristic grace, he returned stronger than before, leading the Dodgers to their first World Series appearance since 1920. But it was not just injuries that tested Robinson. In 1951, amidst whispers and rumors, he faced one of his most significant trials off the field backslash. 2014, a potential scandal involving a woman in Georgia. The media frenzy threatened to overshadow everything he had achieved, casting shadows over his legacy. With unwavering integrity, Robinson confronted these accusations head-on, maintaining his dignity amid swirling public scrutiny. The most profound test came in 1956, when injuries and age finally began to take their toll on his once unyielding body. Despite battling chronic pain, Robinson played through the agony, knowing that his presence was more than just about baseball backslash. 2014, it was about paving a path for future generations. In what would be his final season, he led the Dodgers to another World Series victory before retiring with grace. Throughout these trials, Jackie Robinson's heart remained unbroken. He faced each challenge not as an individual struggle, but as part of a greater narrative backslash. 2014, on where perseverance and resilience were the only paths forward. His story, marked by both glorious triumphs and heartbreaking setbacks, remains a testament to the strength of character that defines true heroes in our midst. In that electrifying moment on April 15th, 1947, Jackie Robinson stepped onto Ebbets Field with more than just his cleats and cap backslash. 2014, he carried the hopes of millions, all compressed into a single heartbeat. As he took his place at first base for the Brooklyn Dodgers against the Boston Braves, the air was thick with anticipation. It wasn't merely about baseball, it was about breaking barriers that had stood unyielding for centuries. The year 1947 marked a pivotal turn in American history, not just for sports, but for society itself. The crack of Robinson's bat would become synonymous with courage and defiance against the relentless forces of racial segregation. This day was more than an opening game backslash. 2014, it was the dawn of a new era where dreams were no longer shackled by color. From his first step onto that hallowed ground, Jackie knew what he faced: prejudice from fans, hostility from opponents, even whispers within his own team. Yet, each time adversity loomed, Robinson's resolve only grew stronger. His debut was more than just a personal triumph. It was an act of defiance against the societal norms that had dictated who could and couldn't play this beloved American pastime. The crowd buzzed with anticipation and doubt as he took his position. The silence before each pitch was deafening, laden with unspoken questions. Would he succeed? Could one man break through such ingrained barriers? Robinson's powerful swing shattered the hush that had settled over Ebbets Field. His first major league hit backslash, a 2014, a double backslash, a 2014 that showed like a promise fulfilled. It wasn't merely 2 bases gained, it was a stride forward for equality, a crack in the wall of segregation. With every game that followed, Robinson continued to face an onslaught of racial slurs and threats, but he remained unflappable. He knew this was bigger than him backslash, up 2014 it was about paving the way for future generations. His tenacity on the field became his legacy off it. By the end of his first season, Jackie Robinson had earned Rookie of the Year honors backslash, up 2014, a testament not only to his athletic prowess, but also to his extraordinary strength and resilience. That single year encapsulated everything he fought for: respect, equality, and the right to be judged by character rather than color. In that unforgettable debut and every game thereafter, Jackie Robinson became more than a baseball player. He was a beacon of hope and change. His triumph on the diamond reverberated far beyond its boundaries, echoing through time as a testament to the power of courage and perseverance in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. The sun set on Jackie Robinson's storied career not with the thunderous applause of his first season, but with a quiet dignity born from a lifetime of breaking barriers and enduring trials. It was on October 4, 1956, beneath an autumn sky in Kansas City, that he played his final Major League Baseball game. The cheers echoed faintly as the memories of past battles fought both on the field and off lingered in the air. As Robinson transitioned away from professional sports, his indomitable spirit continued to blaze a trail beyond the diamond. His career, although marked by an undeniable decline due to injuries and age, never dimmed his commitment to justice and equality. In 1957, he became the first African-American executive vice president in a major American corporation when Branch Rickey hired him for chock full o' nuts. Yet, this new chapter was not without challenges. Robinson faced resistance from those who believed a man of color could not succeed in such a role. Undeterred by these obstacles, he fought tirelessly to advance civil rights, leveraging his fame and charisma to speak out against injustice. His eloquence and conviction made him an influential voice, advocating for peaceful integration and equality with the same passion he once reserved for hitting home runs. Perhaps it was this transition that truly marked Robinson's legacy from athlete to activist, a champion in all arenas of life. In his later years, Robinson reflected on his journey, often expressing gratitude for the opportunities seized amidst adversity. He remained humble despite his monumental achievements and continued to inspire future generations with his unyielding courage. His final years were spent nurturing the next wave of trailblazers, imparting wisdom and strength to those who followed in his footsteps. Jackie Robinson's legacy is a testament not just to his athletic prowess, but to an unwavering commitment to change. He left behind more than a record or a number. He bequeathed a blueprint for resilience and integrity that resonates deeply even today. As fans ponder the impact of his life, they are reminded of the power one individual can wield in the fight against injustice backslash a 2014 a question lingering long after the final out. What might we achieve if we followed Robinson's example? As I sit here reflecting on Jackie Robinson's remarkable journey, I am deeply moved by the strength, grace, and courage he demonstrated throughout his life. His legacy transcends baseball. It is woven into the very fabric of our nation's history backslash a 2014 a testament to resilience in the face of unimaginable adversity. Through his unwavering spirit, Jackie not only changed the game, but also helped pave the way for a more inclusive future. To you, dear listener, I hope this story has resonated as profoundly with you as it did with me. You've walked alongside Jackie through moments of intense struggle and triumphant victory, witnessing firsthand how one person's determination can inspire change far beyond what they could have ever imagined. It is an honor to share such powerful narratives that remind us all of the profound impact one life can have on countless others. Thank you for joining me in this emotional exploration. I invite you to continue this journey with stories yet to be told, and if my words have touched your heart today, please consider subscribing or returning for more tales of courage and triumph. Jackie Robinson's legacy is eternal, and there are many more lives waiting to inspire us all. With heartfelt gratitude, Elizabeth